Hey guys. So every week for the past year, we've been featuring badass women in our What's Your Why Wednesday feature. And to be honest, it's probably my favorite part of the week. I get to showcase just how fearless these women are and have been in their journey into overcoming perhaps some of the mental and physical obstacles that they have been facing. And just about loving yourself more each and every day. So true health is obviously about feeling good and feeling empowered, and both mentally and physically. And it's about loving your body, mind and body and spirit, and it's just being about in the present moment with no strings attached and definitely no numbers attached either. And so I've been at a place in my life where obviously my self-worth came from how many times a day I would purge, to how many times I would cut myself, to how little food I ate, to how many times or what the weight was that I squatted that day, or how much I weighed, or what size my jeans were. And through it all, I've really come to realize that that's not what self-worth is about. Self-worth comes from a place of giving yourself permission to love yourself, and unconditionally, no matter where you're at in your health or fitness journey, or in your life for that matter. And so being healthy and powerful and confident and strong, and essentially just kind of completely in charge of your life, it just encompasses so much more, obviously, than the fucking scale. And that seems that one thing just seems to tear women down so many more times than it does seem to build them up. So I can remember being really, really hard on myself from such a young age regarding my body. And I was never told I was fat. I was never told I was ugly that I can remember. But my brain just seemed to get stuck in this mindset of low self-worth, I guess. And it was a comparison of me to others, and all this stuff. And as I stopped tearing myself apart every time I looked in the mirror, and stopped just tearing myself down, I guess, I realized that there's so much more out there that I can do, and that I can help women, and by building myself up, I was able to build up others as well. And I'm tired of holding out on adventures just because of fear. And I don't know if any of you can relate, but I'm tired of letting fear control perhaps some of the things we want to do in life. And so many of us feel that we'll love ourselves when. So we'll love ourselves when you lose that 15 pounds, or you have that flat stomach, or you're a size 6, or you fit into this or you fit into that. But the truth is, when you get there, oftentimes there still just isn't enough. And the same thing rings true when it comes to your mental health. And I always thought that the harder I worked, the more successful I would feel. And I was wrong many, many times over. And to be honest with you, I didn't think it would take, it's like, I don't know. It's one of those situations where you feel like, you coach your clients so many times on this and that, and yet you see yourself going through the same things over and over again. But it's not a mistake. It's a learning lesson for sure. And I'd be a hypocrite if I carried on. I always tell my tribe that to practice self-love, and to take time for yourself, and to make sure that you're doing the things that you want to do first before what somebody else wants you to do. And that has essentially been my life for the past 2 years. I haven't been taking care of myself. Things moved along quicker than I had anticipated. And my biggest fear, I was telling the girls this weekend, is that I'm going to turn around and life's going to be almost done, or my kids are going to be gone, or I'm going to be an empty nester, and I'm still going to be working crazy amounts. And that saddens me to the core. I'm just, I'm being real, I'm being honest with you, because I feel that as health and fitness professionals, oftentimes, I love what I do. I love empowering other women. Um, but sometimes we set aside how we may be feeling, just so that way there we can continue to help empower others. And to be honest with you, that's sometimes what gets us through the day. So thank you. And I know that I am one of the strongest women, scratch that, probably people I know, both physically, emotionally, and every day is the best day to become vulnerable and to let my guard down. I have realized that. I know with a little bit of a winter hibernation that I'm going on, my energy levels obviously for the spring will come back up, and I'm going to help empower and shine even more for all of you, all the while taking care of obviously number one, which is me. So this past weekend, as many of you know, we had our 3-day Fresh Start Women's Empowered VIP retreat at Storytown Cottages, and although I got to see these women, walk away with their heads held high, a plan of action for their incredible future, and a release of self-destructive habits that they've had for such a long time, they also taught me a lot too. They also taught me to laugh and to have fun again. And I can honestly say I had the most amazing time with them. I needed that. So thank you. If you're on the retreat, thank you so much for that. I got to teach and empower and do all that awesome stuff, but I also got my bucket filled along the way too. And it's amazing that the energy that surrounds us is so contagious when you bring together an incredible group of women like that, and it can really help to lift you. So I'm so excited for our next retreat, which is being held June 16th to 18th at Storytown Cottages, and I hope to see you there as well. So I guess in closing, if you don't see as many posts on this Facebook site in the coming days or weeks or months, please know that you are in my thoughts, and you will always be with me in spirit, that's for sure. And to reach out if you still have questions. But know that I'm just in a little bit of a hibernation. I'm taking some time for myself to come back bigger and better. And I'm really excited for what that will hold for not only my business, but just for me personally, to do some self-reflection and things like that. So we must always remember the past and some of the learning lessons that have occurred in our life, because those, my friends, are the spark. And it's that spark that will ignite the fire within each and every one of us to pursue, to succeed, and most importantly, be mindful of you, yourself, your value, your time, your needs for today, and obviously every day. So, a long message for you guys today, but that is essentially a bit of my why. For those of you who aren't aware of my story, that is something that I'm going to be sharing a little bit more of. I think there is a lot of power to people opening up and just being themselves and being able to share bits of themselves to help others along the way too. And that is my goal in life, to help women realize their true strength, no matter what situation you are in or what you may be going through today. So if I can do that, then my goal here on this planet, it has been succeeded in so many ways. So thank you for listening. I'm really looking forward to sharing a little bit more about myself. And I've been journaling quite a bit in hopes to finish my book. to put out there for you guys. And yeah, just thank you so much for everyone who has supported me over this past year. It has been a crazy ass ride, and I'm ready to take everything that I've learned and just make it even better. So thank you from the bottom of my heart once again, and that's a little bit of my Why Wednesday. So mwah. Thank you guys.